What skill can you learn in a week while staying at home? You could learn some basic sign language signs in that time. You could also learn the Korean alphabet in that time too. It's very easy. Really, any basics of a language could be learned in that time frame. You can become an amateur guitarist in a week. Just learn G, C, D and M, and you can play hundreds of songs with just those 4 chords. There are plenty of videos out there showing what songs you can play with them. The basics of a spoken language other than your own native language. Crochet, knit, or embroider, knot tying, macrame, paracord knots, finger loop weaving, sign language basics, some dance sequences, how many tiles, repetitions of pattern are on any wall or surface of your house, origami, how to use the Marie Kondo method, decluttering, making hospital corners, several hairstyle, makeup techniques, kitchen knife skills. Probably not in a week, but you could start to learn a new language. There are plenty of apps out there like Duolingo. I used it before I went to Europe last year and I could at least say please and thank you in a few languages. Do a front flip. If you've got a couple meters of space and a nice mattress and maybe some cushions, you'll get it done in a week easy provided you're in average shape. There are YouTube videos that teach it in 5 minutes. Take 20 minutes a day for a week. Easy peasy. Python is a relatively easy programming language to get into. There are a couple of easy courses which you can take to get started. Even if it's just writing a short hello world program, it might give you some insight into how computers and programs work. https www.python.org/about/getting-started/ https www.python.org/about/getting-started/. Also, there is an almost endless supply of YouTube tutorials if you are more of a visual learning type. Saying the alphabet backward in incredible speed. It's not that hard. You can also learn it by taking a letter at the start, then at the end, and off you go. It goes A Z B Y C X D W E V F U G T H S I R J Q K P L O M N. It's always a good idea to familiarize yourself with another language other than your own. I make it a random hobby of mine to look up common phrases or words in Spanish, Japanese, Mandarin, Korean, French, German, ASL, etc. At least this way if I ever get lost in another country I won't be totally lost. I think it's doable in a week or 2. Knitting. You can get a set of needles and yarn for cheap on Amazon or a craft store near you if they're open. Shop small when you can, and then learn via YouTube. I'd recommend a size 10.5 needle in wood and a worsted weight or No. 4 yarn. These are both super common sizes and types. I prefer wood because it has more friction than metal so your stitches won't fall off as much. Start with a scarf. The ocarina, the time-honored Zelda flute if you will. It's pretty simple compared to most instruments and you could definitely be able to play tunes after a week of practice. https www.youtube.com/watch v=JRDUEGPO. https www.youtube.com/watch v=JRDUEGPO. There are a ton of guides like this on YouTube as well. Once you know the first few notes, it can be easy to learn if you Google sheet music for pretty much any game or anime song. Why are all you people needing to succeed in learning an entire skill? Get a damn hobby that you can do home alone or work on the hobbies you already have. Work on your me time. Relax. Do random shit like you would when you were a kid and couldn't go out and didn't have money to buy things. I got into the business of dealing toilet paper. Now I know a few suppliers like, well, I can't tell you their name, but their mascot are red bears and the name rhymes with Lamin. Now I know people who will pay a high price, $200, for a couple rolls. It can be dangerous, but if done right, you will have thousands of dollars in a week. General rule is don't take no shit, only give them things that will take shit. Right now trying to get into hand sanitizer, but I dipped into the wrong territory and now they stole all the toilet paper that I had on me. Just don't get caught. Editing AMVs. There are a lot of editing programs you can pirate, crack or get for free. Grab one of those. Search up how to make AMVs. Choose whichever show you like. Gather some clips. Cut them. And oh well, the rest explains itself when you look it up. You can start learning a language. You won't learn it in a week, but you can get a good start with the right resources. Don't just use online resources. Get books about language as well, and as many things you need to properly study. And #X200B. I, personally, started picking up German. Can anyone post about some productive money-making skills for the lower class or service sector? Being laid off right now. Does anyone have resources or books to learn computer programming? Or starting up a side gig business?